Right now, I'm in between two larger mountains in a notch. This is the high point within the notch. As you can see, the mountain landscape is very steep and rocky, but overlooking this whole valley down below is a possible serpent effigy, which begins right there. It overlooks the valley below. The wall connected to it, or the stone road connected to it, goes up, makes a turn, zigzags up that way, and continues further down, further up, then continues down to another notch. In front of this possible serpent head is a split boulder, as you can see right here, that has placed rocks in the split. That was a practice done by Native Americans to block portals to the underworld in front of a possible serpent effigy. Now I'm going to walk around. I can't go that way because that is quite the drop. So I'm going to step down this way and show you this possible serpent effigy. As you can see, there's the snake-like boulder right there. I better get out of the sun. Right there. That could have been something placed right there in this location to represent an eye. As you can see, it looks like it's been notched, perhaps. Hard to say. But as you can see down below, that has been notched. It looks like this has been worked. This one down below has been notched to fit that stone below, to prop this up, to prop that up. And just like, say, Serpent Mound in Ohio, that the serpent moves along the landscape, the stone row moves along the landscape as well. As well, it has windows in it, a very common feature with Native American stone rows. I'll give you a better idea of what it overlooks right here. Now going this way, you can see the size of the boulders used in the construction of this feature. Huge. As well, down there, just a massive slab. Maybe it's bedrock, maybe it was placed there. I can't tell. Follow this up this way. I'll show you where this wall begins, or stone row. Pretty common in ceremonial stone landscapes. A piece of quartz within the stone row. Very, very large old dead tree right here that has very peculiar features with its limbs. As you can see, these limbs come out to almost a 90-degree angle and cut up. Same with that one right there. Hard to see with the vegetation right now, but I've been here in the fall, and it's much more pronounced when you can actually see the tree. And as you can see, it's a very large, dead, old tree. That thing is probably pretty old. But I'm going to continue down this way. A little bit of a collapse right here. There is a mountain bike trail up here, and this is it. There's a whole big mountain bike network around here. And actually, I think I'm going to be on the other side. And then this is another common feature I've seen with possible ceremonial stone landscapes that hold possible ancient Native American stonework. Is a mountaintop just like this. It's kind of grassy. You got a few trees. These, you can tell this is all new growth. Trees really don't get that big because, again, it's all bedrock. But that wall travels down this way. Just keeps going down. I'm gonna walk where I can see the ground a little bit better. We've had a lot of rain and the ground is a bit slick. So having a good footing is necessary. As you can see, this wall just goes over bedrock, keeps going. Closer to the wall now. I was here like 2 years ago. It wasn't this overgrown then. It's overgrown quite a bit. Again, incorporates bedrock right here, goes right down over the bedrock, and this is pretty a tall section of the wall right here. It keeps going down this way. Again, here's a good example of it sitting on bedrock right here. And as you can see, these are what I call just huge. And you can see this is very interesting. This is a giant slab right here. This is probably tons. Underneath it is a place stone propping this up so it's even. And this one right here is even bigger than that one. You see right here, this is another giant slab. Just huge. That has to be at least 8 feet long. You got a cool little window right there. See how it's curved? Another giant boulder right here. And then this comes to an end, overlooking this gully down here. Now this gully down here, if all the vegetation was in here, it's just a boulder field. But the wall or stone row, whatever your preference is, comes to an end right there. So it ends here, runs up over this high point of this mountain notch, and ends at that zigzag to a serpent-like head. And I believe this is a good candidate for a serpent effigy within a ceremonial stone landscape. And one more thing before I end this video, a place quartz right at the tail end of this feature.